Mm. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Noahide TV. The seven Noahide laws serve as a universal foundation for a rectified world. There's no rectification without the seven Noahide laws. Now, these laws were given on Mount Sinai. We are talking about the prohibition against idolatry, against blasphemy, against murder, theft and robbery, illicit relations, immorality, and eating a limb from a living animal. All these seven universal commandments were given to Moses the prophet on Mount Sinai. And of course, the positive commandment to establish courts of justice. Now, this brings a state of purity to the humanity and the entire world. And this, of course, is related also to the very special month of Nisan. Nisan, the Hebrew word Nisan, is related to the redemption, the exodus of the Israelites from Egypt. And of course, this was with miracles. It was a miraculous exodus. And of course, we are waiting for the current redemption for the entire world and the Jewish people by Mashiach Tzidkenu. Now, the seven Noahide laws represent a moral and spiritual framework that elevates the entire humanity from a state of chaos to order, mirroring a transition from slavery, not only physical slavery, but also slavery in terms of psychological boundaries, to freedom. Again, not only physical freedom, but also spiritual freedom. And also, this special Noahide TV promotes the seven Noahide laws. Again, as we said, the prohibition against idolatry, which is the main pillar of the seven Noahide commandments, blasphemy, murder, theft, robbery, sexual immorality, and cruelty to animals, alongside with the positive command to establish courts of justice by righteous judges. Now, these laws are paving the way for a rectified world. I'll say the term in Hebrew, olam metukan, which means a world which is a dwelling place for Hashem, for God. And the Noahide TV becomes a tool to actualize, to hasten this state. Okay, the redemption and actually, as we said before, which is connected, inherent connection to the month of Nisan. The establishment of a new Noahide TV channel aligns profoundly with the spiritual significance of Chodesh Nisan, the month of Nisan. We are now in the month of Nisan. Okay, we have a very, very special holiday in this month, the Passover, which is the beginning of redemption, the beginning of all redemptions, including the final redemption. And the universal ethical framework of the seven Noahide laws are actually very, very inherent in this month. This TV channel represents a modern tool in order to broadcast these timeless values of purification, redemption, and universal morality to humanity. Also, there is a special emphasis that the redemption, this process initiated in this month of Nisan, and this month of Nisan requires purification from every Jew, and also spiritual purification from a non-Jews as well. And the spiritual purification is done by learning, by studying the seven Noahide laws that are purifying each and every one of us. The seven Noahide laws given to all humanity through Noah. Actually, they were given to Adam, and Adam was commanded on 6 laws, and then Noah was commanded on the 7th commandment not to eat a limb from a living animal. Noahide TV can amplify this message to reach beyond the Jewish people to all the nation and to fulfill the prophetic vision of the Jewish people as light unto the nation. This channel can foster a global movement towards a world aligned with the divine will, echoing the covenant with Noah after the flood. The flood was a result of ignorance from the 7 universal commandment. By observing the 7 Noahide commandment, actually, we avoid everything that is similar to a flood, which goes for wars, disasters, etc., etc. Observing the 7 Noahide commandment can protect the world from anything which is similar to a flood. And Noahide TV, this channel, serves as a very strong tool for each and every one, for all humanity, in order to internalize these important values. Historically, Noahides have often practiced isolation, small groups. They lacked the centralized guidance or widespread recognition. So the opening of a Noahide TV addresses this by providing a dedicated platform, a global platform to educate, to inspire, and to connect Noahides worldwide. It transforms the abstract term of Noahidism into something that everyone can fulfill it in his daily lives. So let's everyone carry this message, this tool, and actually we need to raise the awareness about this channel, very special tool, Noahide TV, and pass the possibility to hear lessons about the Noahide, 7 Noahide commandments, and the approach of the Torah to many, many issues in our daily lives, which is very, very important. Questions of meaning. What is our task? What is our goal on earth? What should I do in order to fulfill myself? These are only part of the questions that can be addressed by these very special channels. And beyond education, the Noahide TV serves as a unifying force which unifies everyone, all humanity, under the umbrella of the 7 Noahide commandments. So by broadcasting stories, Noahide communities from the United States, from the Philippines, from Dutch, from Japan, it builds a sense of global fellowship. It mirrors the unity of the Jewish people alongside with all Noahides, Nei Noach, around the world. So this platform promotes the 7 Noahide laws. It's a purifying force. It's a positive force. And we must adopt this channel in order to bring the message of the 7 Noahide commandments to all humanity. Thank you.